This is Rock Leach with Social Fire, and we gonna get into this Department of Church Accountability and actually take a look at a lot of things that's going on here. Now, we all know this is Rachel Lamb that's doing this. We all know this. We gonna get into the details of that because she believed that don't nobody know that it's really her behind this account, but you don't want to miss this video.
Social fire, we don't play. Rock Leach bringing heat all day. Truth cut deep like a sword when he bold with the word every time he preach. Say it again. Social fire, we don't play. Rock Leach bringing heat all day. Faith on fire, no mask, no leash. Fire in his voice, yeah, rock.
He the voice for the ones that the church forgot. He brings truth to the light, whether liked or not. Ain't chasing clout, he chasing souls. Dropping bars from the book, breaking man-made rules.
Social fire, we don't play. Rock Leach bringing.
All right, let's go ahead and get into the Department of Church Accountability. Yeah, it is laughable when we actually say it. I mean, it is laughable. This is really funny. But here's their most recent post. Now, they've been attacking. I've been getting attacked here at Social Fire. Everybody been getting attacked. Anybody that comes against Daystar has been getting attacked. And right about the time, because we connect the dots around here, right about the time when Rachel got an epiphany on X, on Twitter, aka X, is about the same time that this Department of Church Accountability rose up. And she believed that we don't know it's her. Girl, who you think you kidding out here? We know this is you. We know this is you. Just go on and own it. All right, so let's look at the most recent tweet, and I've got this blew up a little bit because I want y'all to be able to read it. I don't know how y'all are without your glasses, but I know I'm not that good without my glasses. So there is the most recent post. The last post looks like it said, did Julie Royce remove her first interview with Susie Lamb from her YouTube channel? Now that's what the post was, right? But I'm gonna go down through here with these responses because I want to show you, even though they're attacking like they are attacking, they're not even good at it. Most folk is backlash. Most folk are not with this. Now, I know they've been trying to drop folk records and all this kind of thing, drop folk files and stuff like that. Everybody got a pass. Everybody got a pass. Even I got a pass. Yes, I did go to jail one time in my whole life. And I'm going to tell you what it was about. I went to jail because in my college days, I had a car, a Chevy S10 extended cab, and I didn't want to pay for parking. Right. So they had this service parking that was up there at the school. So me, I'm a young guy washing my car, getting it all right so I could drive through the campus. Everybody say, hey, what's going on? I want everybody to see me. Everybody to see me. And so what happened is that I wouldn't pay for parking, but there was always this service spot that was available right at the front that was reserved for the college staff, the maintenance people. But it was in the front and wasn't nobody using it. Wasn't nobody using this parking spot. And I done worked all morning, got my tires, got the armor all on my tires. That I used the spray, the greasy kind back then, make them look real greasy. And I had my rims and all of that. And I would park there and I would get a ticket. I was young. I got a ticket every time. I'm going to tell you how young I was. They put a ticket on my car, and I was parking there so much that I started just getting the old ticket when I got out the car and just putting it under my windshield wiper so they would believe that they already gave me a ticket. You get it? I was young. Don't do that. I was young, and after time I left that school and different things, but I didn't know that those tickets would build up and they would send them to the city after a while. Did not know. Here we are 4 years later. All those tickets, didn't think about it anyways. I was on my way, and I'm going to share this with you before we get into this church accountability thing. I was on my way to preach, young in ministry, still fresh, still in college, honestly, with all them years later, I was still doing some college classes. And on my way to minister at a boys' camp, I'll never forget it. And I was in the mirror, like, oh, we're going to offer them salvation. I'm going to give this illustration right here. Then when I come out of the illustration, I'm going to go right here, and then we're going to get these young men to stand up and give their life to the Lord. I had a whole plan. I was in the mirror, doing it. This is what I used to do back when I was fresh. And don't laugh at me, because some of y'all still there, and there's no problem. Just have it together. And so I got a knock at the door. And it's a police. I ain't got no problem, open the door for him. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Officer? Oh, we are looking for John Doe. I said, well, John Doe don't live here. This ain't, well, do you mind me asking whose residence this is? I said, this is Rock Leach residence, And he said, John Doe doesn't live here. This is Rock Leach's residence. And the dispatcher said back to him, what is Rock Leach's birthday? I ain't think nothing of it. I thought she might know me. This is my hometown. She might know me. He said, sir, what is your birthday? I gave him a birthday. He said, gave the birthday. And she said, oh, we've been looking for him for 4 years. I think she said 3 years. And I'm like, wait a minute. I ain't did nothing. I'm out here trying to do Lord's work. I haven't done anything. Listen, he didn't care nothing about it. I said, listen, I got a priest tonight. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I got a priest tonight. He took his handcuffs. I said, man, are we really finna do this? I said, can you put him in front of me? I'm just lost, y'all. I'm finna go to jail. I'm trying to do the Lord's work, and I'm finna go to jail. Anyway, and I was there by myself in the house, and so long story short, he put the hands behind my back and put me in the car. And I don't know about y'all, if you've ever ridden in the car with some handcuffs on, sitting on your own hands with them handcuffs, y'all, that is not a comfortable thing. It's not. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It is not comfortable. You don't want no part. But anyway, went down there to the police station, and I went to jail, but I didn't really go to jail. I'm going to explain what happened. When I was there, I was bailed out by family members before I even got booked. Like right after I got booked in, I never got to a holding tank or anything like that. They bailed me out. And we got the details of it, and I didn't know that I had 137 tickets while in college. Had no idea. Had no idea. Rock, you was out there trying to get folk to see your car forever. You wanted them to see your car. You done watched it. And I could just see the younger Rock in my mind, like, oh, it was worth it. Everybody saw it. Everybody knew when Rock was there. It wasn't worth. But what happened is that God made it so I was able to get out of there and still make the engagement that night at that boys' ranch. And about 12 of them got saved. So God still got the glory. And I'm going to tell you, when I walked in there, I had passion. Do you hear me? I had some sure enough passion because I almost didn't make it. But God knew I was going to make it. And so just saying that. So if they want to drop some stuff, I'm only saying that because the Church Accountability Channel, you can drop my record. I'm telling you, drop it. Because you're not going to find too much that's interesting. I'm just telling you, I've been a preacher most of my life, and I just make normal people problems, and I'm going to go, I make normal people mistakes, and I'm going to go even further. Even if somebody have made some abnormal or some mistakes that are beyond that, I don't know what y'all are getting by just dropping redeem people's information. You're dropping redeem people's past. Over here at Social Fire, whenever I come after somebody, it's because they are unrepentant. They are not repenting. They'll look you in your face and tell you they didn't do it when there is evidence that they have done it. I don't like popular Christian culture. I don't like this celebrity Christians. I don't like none of that. So when people look at you and try to spin what they did, that's the devil. Don't do that. Just repent. And when folk won't repent, we coming for you. We coming for you. And so if you want to drop some, you'll find that out right there. But you can drop it now. I done told everybody. Everybody know. Y'all know what happened to me. And so let's get right here. They did the thing as did Julie Royce removed the first interview from Susie Lamb from her YouTube channel. And and this is what they put. Now, I noticed, too, that they're only coming after certain people. It's only certain people. Rachel, we know it's you. We know it's you, and the whole world knows it's you. I mean, I don't know why she think don't nobody know this. Rachel, everybody knows you. So I don't know who this is, but I love these comments. So let's get into these comments. This person right here, Moshe Lev, and I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, forgive me. Said Church Department of Church Accountability. I'm gonna read it in the voice I believe they would send it in. Said you have church accountability in your name. Let's see if you really are for church accountability. A bill to ban NDAs for child sexual abuse heads to the Texas House after unanimous committee vote. Department of Church Accountability, I'm going to ask you a very simple yes or no question. And if you refuse to answer the question, then logic and common sense says that you are for NDAs, even when it comes to child sexual abuse. So here's the question. Do you believe that if someone signs an NDA in a church or ministry, that when it comes to child sexual abuse, the NDA should be considered null and void? And of course, we don't see, let me see what this is right here. No, we don't see anything. Y'all have to excuse me because my Twitter skills are not up like they need to be. All right. And so we don't see anything right here. Let's go even further. Roxy Crawley came down here and responded. She said, hey, Rach. Come on, Roxy. We know it's Rachel. This is crazy. Hey, Rach. Not even trying to hide it. I love it. She said, hey, Rach, pretty sure Susie didn't have an interview by herself. Exactly. We know that. Maybe you dreamed it since it seems you are obsessed with her. Oh, love it. You obsessed with her. Speaking of dreams, and she was so nice, so wonderful. She said, speaking of dreams, you might want to share this with your mom. And she left a video. Now, I'm not going to click the video. And this is somebody else right here, 9 Lives. I don't know who this is. I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully there is some kind of legal action happening that is bringing the false accusations and lying to an end. Okay. All right. Somebody right here looked like they spamming the account. All right. Look at this. I'm glad y'all not exempt to this neither. All right. Somebody, Felicia, come on, Sister Felicia, Missionary Felicia here said, why would you be looking for it? As the Department of Church Accountability, how does this pertain to what your ministry does? Come on here. I got to give you an applaud there. What does this have to do with your ministry? With your calling, Rachel? What does this have? All right. Then somebody else wanted to bring clarity here. I'm a gumdrop. God bless you. Says, what was the date? There's a 2-part video, December 16th and 19th, 2024, of Jonathan and Susie. I didn't see an interview with Susie alone. And that's exactly what it was. I don't even know what this post is. It's not accurate. But they're just out here putting stuff out in the stratosphere. But the problem is that you have people like I'm a gumdrop, myself, and several other people who don't mind going through the internet and finding this stuff to find out what's lies and what's actually true. You know, here we are, Southern Deplorable. And y'all, I love this. We're going to go through all of them because I love what's going on here. I thought you were all about making sure the church is accountable. Why are you obsessed with low-level bloggers? If someone is lying, isn't Jesus and the truth your defender? Armies of fake accounts steering the narrative is just weird. I wish she'd have dropped the name right there. Rachel. I wish she'd have dropped the name. Southern Deplorable. You are MVP. All right, let's go on right here. All right, time to make things, and this is Jill C. Time to make things right before God in your own life before attacking others. As hard as you try to deflect, Jonathan and Susie aren't the ones who have broken the law here. Woo! Come on here, Jill C. Thank you. That'll preach, right? No, it won't preach, but that's good. Felt like the word to me. Y'all pray for me. All right. Wendy just called it like it TI is. Bam! False account. Troll. That's what you are, church accountability. That's what you are. Got to give it up for her with that. Wendy, you just called it straight. Shoot it straight. That's what it is. All right. Mm-hmm. And then Mimi right here just shooting it straight. Y'all must go to the same church. When did Mimi? Mimi said, this account is really Rachel Lamb Brown, and we all know it. Stop and repent. We all know it. Stop it. Stop it. All right, Mimi got to give it up for her. Got to give it up for her. Now, I love this next account because this is just hilarious to me. Spirit of accusation has entered the chat. I love it. I love it. Has entered the chat, and they have the Rush report. They looks like they shared the full audio of Daystar, all that information there. And then in God we trust. All right, 12 hours ago, shared the Department of Church Accountability, aka Rachel's Rock Leach Live. Thanks. Listen, and she just included the information because we shared the video yesterday. And you all, this is what's going on. This attack, but it's not working. Rachel, this is not working. Now we know it's you because we know it's you because this is childish, and we know you want attention. We know that you tired of people saying what they saying about you. Let me tell you how to change that. One, be concerned with what God thinks about you. Make it about Him instead of them, and repent. Repent. Your mama need to repent. Your mama need to repent. All of them need to repent. This is what needs to happen. But this stuff has gone on for a long time, and I went ahead and just shared some of the things. I don't have a spotless past, but I don't condemn anybody that does have a past that's full of blemishes. We don't do that. But Church Accountability is over here dropping people's information. When I say dropping their information, dropping their, court cases, different things like that. I think they may have removed a few things that they've done where they said they're going to drop a file. And we all know this is ran by Rachel, y'all. Let's go ahead and call it what it is. And this is a terrible thing that's going on, but I want to know ultimately, what do you think about this whole thing? I want you to jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Let's go.
Social fire, we don't play. Rock leech bringing heat all day. Truth cut deep like a sword when you speak. Bold with the word every time he preach. Say it again. Social fire, we don't play. Rock leech bringing heat all day. Faith on fire, no mask, no leash. Fire in his voice, yeah, rock.
He the voice for the ones that the church forgot. He brings truth to the light, whether liked or not. Ain't chasing clout, he chasing souls. Dropping bars from the book, breaking man-made rules.
Social fire, we don't play.